Hello, everyone. As we prepare for the next data center meeting on August 11th, I want to say how incredibly proud I am of our community. At the last public meeting, what impressed me most wasn't that everyone agreed, because they didn't. It was the way people showed up. We had citizens speak in favor of data centers. We had citizens speak against them. We heard thoughtful questions, differing opinions, and passionate viewpoints. Most importantly, people treated one another with respect, and that's exactly how these conversations should happen. We can create an environment where people learn from one another instead of simply arguing with one another. As I've continued researching the issue, I've come to believe that Warrick County has a unique opportunity. We don't just have the chance to decide whether a data center should come here. We have the opportunity to set the gold standard for how communities evaluate data centers. So what does that mean, to set the gold standard for data centers? It doesn't mean saying yes to every project, and it doesn't mean saying no to every project. It means asking the right questions before decisions are made and expecting honest answers. It means requiring transparency, meaningful public involvement, and accountability. It means ensuring that growth pays for growth, that the developer pays for the infrastructure it requires, that water resources are protected, that noise, lighting, traffic, and quality of life are carefully managed, that tax incentives are reasonable and tied to public benefit, and that there is a clear plan for the facility at the end of its life. Most importantly, it means making decisions based on facts, engineering, sound policy, and the voices of the people, not fear, politics, or speculation. If Warrick County can do that, we won't just decide whether a data center belongs here. We will create a blueprint that communities across Indiana and perhaps even across the nation can follow. This conversation should never be about choosing between economic development and protecting our community. I believe we can do both. If we continue to listen to one another, ask thoughtful questions, and negotiate from a position of knowledge rather than emotion, Warrick County can become an example of how economic development and responsible stewardship work together. That is the standard I hope we set, not just for Indiana, but for communities across the country. Our Constitution begins with 3 simple but powerful words: we, the people. Those words remind us that people should always have a voice in the decisions that shape their communities. When government is transparent, when people are informed, and when every voice is heard with respect, we build stronger communities and better solutions. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone who attended the last meeting. Whether you spoke in favor of the project or against it, your willingness to participate respectfully is exactly what good government looks like. I hope you will continue to stay involved as this conversations move forward. Thank you for your time, your trust, and your participation. Service begins with listening. Leadership begins with purpose. And as always, I am honored to serve. Thank you.